Hey, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, 11 o'clock tonight, so it's been another long day. We seem to be having long days every day nowadays. Last week we had, I don't know, I think it was 4 a.m. starts and right through the whole day. So we've been really back to work, for me, back to work with a vengeance. So just thought I'd give you a little update for this week. It's been a really hectic week, my gosh. Well, we had stuff to do on Monday, which included getting materials and everything for house number 19. This is a particularly challenging one. It's our most challenging yet because it's high in the mountains, and if you look at the video you'll see that those roads are really quite a challenge. This is supposed to be the last week that we'll have to use the little red to do these impossible tasks, but this week it's really been very, very tough. We made about 6 trips just to get ballast and everything, which I put on my Facebook page. Some still pics of how hard that is. The truck the really big truck that the hardware store sends our materials out with just can't get up those roads, and so they get it as far as they can, and we take it the rest of the way in the red. The little truck is amazing. It didn't overheat. Seems like we've cured that problem, and yet we didn't do anything. It overheated. We took the cap off and we let it cool down, and then we refilled it, and it hasn't given us any problems since. So that was really great. So let me see, our really big task last week when we had the 4 o'clock starts, the really big one was to take 3 ladies up to Tagbilaran, and I just thought I'd give a little plug to there's a little plug here while we're at it for the doctor, the dermatologist. When he heard what we were doing, the work that we've been doing, and we chatted, I always give, just for reference, I always give our Foreigner in the Philippines title to these people that we talk to, and he refused to take a fee for his consultation. So we only paid for that. It's not an incredible amount of money, but it is 500 pesos, and it's a big gesture on his part, because he doesn't know us. But we usually give, as I say, we usually give our title of our channel, and sometimes it helps. So that we took the apartment, which is a little tiny room, but it will help us to reduce our costs, because we won't have to spend hours in which we feel obligated to buy more food or more of anything as time goes by when we're at Vedasto. So we now have the small apartment. It's a studio apartment, and it's just 3,500 pesos, which is not a great deal of money, and it will save us time. It will save us aggravation, because a lot of the time I'll have been driving a great deal the day before, like the 4 o'clock starts, and I'm sometimes really tired out. So it will be good to have that small apartment. We're all set up there for staying overnight, and so it'll help. So we've dealt pretty well with everything else, except we had, once we did our early morning deliveries of material to the site for our 19th house number 19. Very challenging because it's so high, as I said. So we had to do 6 deliveries of ballast straight in. The ballast is dropped off part of the way, and for something like the last mile, which is very heavy going up and down these very hectic hills, quite adventurous, and you can see those how challenging those hills were when you look at the video that is going to be showing on that. And so all of that in, let me see, what else have I got here? Well, we had, once we did those deliveries, we had to meet Brian from Scotland, and he's come actually primarily to meet his lady, a lovely lady, Ivy, and she's actually from Cebu, so it was a short hop for them both to come over, and they're staying in the guest house. The guest house has been quite a boon for us, because it does enable us to entertain subscribers who are interested in our work and would like to come and see for themselves. So that's our little update. As you can see, I have my companion, my late night companion, and here she is. There's Golden. And so I'm not alone. Let me see, I've gone and put it onto Zoom again. And that's all from me for tonight on our update, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It really does help. Bye for now.